Hey guys, it's Mateo, and today I'm going to be evolving my secret Igris unit into the best character in the game. If you didn't know already, Igris has some secret abilities that you unlock by evolving him. So in this video, we're going to talk all about that and how we can take full advantage of those abilities. As well as that, I have over 100 trait rerolls that I've been saving up for quite a bit so that I can roll traits on my Igris. Now today, I am willing to spend every single last one of them to see what the best trait we can get. And anything we do have left over will go to the rest of my units, so we could go really far in this video, or maybe we just end up in the same spot we started in. But either way, thank you guys so much for the support lately on these videos. I didn't think anybody would really give this new channel a chance, so thank you guys so much for that support. If you subscribe right now, you could still be in my first 100 subscribers on YouTube, so that would mean the world to me. But anyways, let's get right into this video and finally evolve Igris. Alright you guys, so evolving Igris is a very important part of the game because I'm not gonna lie to you, unevolved Igris is kind of trash. Now, not really like completely trash in the way that I say trash, but if we actually equip him again here and then click on him and look at his passive, basically what Igris is before he's evolved is just a damage unit to bosses. Honestly, I'd say an unevolved Igris is much worse than the Sung Jin Woo. The reason for that is because the more that you upgrade him, he becomes a single unit character, which I guess can be useful for some situations, but something like the Sung Jin Woo will also do a very considerable amount of damage, but it's also very good against the other units in the game. Now, a lot of people actually don't know, but when you evolve a character, you can actually go here and check on the new abilities that you unlock when you evolve them. So if I head over to evolve Igris here, we can actually click preview. Now, what this will do is pull up the unit details about what kind of things you unlock once you do evolve him. So as you guys can see, he gets an additional 40% damage when you evolve him. And that's going to be on top of that already huge boost that you get dealing damage to bosses. So besides that, you also get 2 new main abilities as well as 2 new passives. Now, I don't want to do any spoilers, and this isn't really a showcase for Igris, but when you do evolve him, that new ability that you get actually makes Igris a full AoE character. I believe it's around upgrade 8 or 9 in which you unlock that. But if you guys been playing this game, you know that for certain having an AoE character is very useful. And honestly, this game is completely lacking on the AoE characters, but I think that is for a reason. I think it does make the game a little bit more fun that you have to go ahead and actually get the secret from grinding and then go ahead and evolve him. So it's a little bit of a grind before you can get a good AoE character. But either way, I am very excited for this character to finally be useful. As you can see, I got him to level 46 just using him. So this is without using any food. So let's actually go ahead and give him a little bit of food to give him that last boost to level 50. Now, if you want to know how I got all of these crystals, I do have a video up on my channel now about how to AFK grind in anime Vanguards, and let me tell you guys, it is a necessity. This is a very AFKable tower defense game, and for that reason is why you actually pretty much need to AFK or you're gonna fall behind a lot of people. So really quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and actually feed him. So we now have level 50 on our Igris. So these are the stats right here. We currently only have all B stats, so if we pull that up here, this is what we have. I'm guessing because of just how bad he's been in just doing singular hits to units, he only has 1700 takedowns, so I don't even have full stat potential. I might do just like 1 reroll, but I guess we'll wait and see to do that after the traits. But besides that, there is a lot of things that it actually takes to evolve him. So really quickly, let me go through that. So starting with this blood red armor. Now you get this from doing the 3rd legend stage on the final area. Now there also is a way to AFK grind this, and you guys have to do this method. I'll probably have a video out on it later tonight because I really want to perfect it and give you guys all of the options for actually AFKing it. I know everybody doesn't have the same characters as me, so it's kind of hard to give everybody a specific recommendation on which types of characters are needed. But when you are able to actually go ahead and AFK that, you're going to get a ton of these green essence stones as well as the blood red armor. As you guys can see, I am at max for both. I probably should have went ahead and actually crafted some of these. Now let's go ahead and actually make these things that we need. So we need a blue, a red, and a pink, and we need 8 of each. So you could do that here. We're gonna need these 3 on the left here. So let's get the pink here and let's type it 8 and see if they actually fixed this. Okay, so they actually did fix the little essence stone thing, so that's really good. I'm glad they're actually going ahead and doing that. Each of these is gonna take 3 green stars in order to make 1. So that means each of these is taking me a total of 24 of these green stars. Well, I guess I did my math a little bit wrong because we actually don't have enough to evolve them. But that's okay because as I told you before, you can easily get these green essence stones. All you have to do is actually do that AFK method on this legend stage in Double Dungeon. So really quickly, we're going to go ahead and clear this Act 3. Hopefully we can get 3 green essence stones on the first try and be able to evolve this guy. But either way, doing this again will give us another chance at going ahead and getting a second Igris, which would actually be great because then we could finally ascend him. So I will see you guys in a second when I actually do complete this mission. Alright you guys, so I did a crazy build just to see how my Igris was doing, and honestly he is just really useless until the very end. So hopefully we did get 3 of those green stones and we only got 1, so that's unfortunate. But thankfully for us, there is actually a daily challenge, or not a daily challenge, but a 30-minute challenge going on right now that gives you 2. So this actually is perfect. So let's actually go ahead and do this. You guys need to make sure that you are doing these half-hourly challenges because these are very important late game, because these are pretty much the only ways that you are getting these traits as well as other things in the game. But right now, obviously, we are just doing it for the 2 green essences, but usually you should just be doing them anyways every 30 minutes when you are on the game. I made that big mistake the first few days of playing because I just honestly forgot all about challenges. But I'm telling you guys, you are really going to regret it late game because you're going to have no trait rerolls as well as none of the other stuff that it's going to take to evolve your units. Alright you guys, so we finally completed that mission. So we got our 2 green essences, which means we can finally evolve Igris. That's kind of embarrassing that I did the math wrong and I thought I had enough. But let's head over here and finally evolve him. I don't think it's anything like too grand when you actually do the thing. So we have exactly everything that we need. 30,000 coins as well. So let's finally evolve him. And wow, we actually got 3 stat chips of the super stat chips and then 1 of the regular ones as well. I didn't know you got that. And besides that, the stats did not get rerolled at all. We still have all Bs, which means that we can roll for a better one. Now, first of all, the most important thing is probably the trait. And as you guys probably know, in anime Vanguards, it is so hard to get a lot of these trait rerolls. So this is a very big deal whether or not we're able to get something good on this. And honestly, I don't want to delay it any longer. Let's start spinning because we have 117 of these and we need something good. Now, obviously, we want something in the mythic category. Honestly, if I get any of these mythics, I'm definitely taking it and not rolling off of it. Honestly, even getting a good one like Blitz would also be really good, especially since this is going to be a good AoE character. If I get one of these 2 traits, I'll probably keep it and then roll for some of my other stuff. So let's just begin. Honestly, I don't want to delay this. It's not like this is anything too exciting. We have so many traits. And right off the bat, we get the marksman. That's so quick though. We only spent like 7 trait rerolls. All right, you guys. So that's like a 5% chance. So it's a 6.5% chance. So it's a little under a 1 in 20 chance to get. And we did get it really quickly. Honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and keep rolling because we need to get something good. If I get Blitz now after this, I'll stop. But I really just want something good on this character. And I only have so many trait rerolls in this game. Oh my God. We got fortune on it. Oh, we actually really need fortune. We desperately need this fortune trait on our money character, but unfortunately, oh my God, we got it again. What is up with this stupid game? And then we get scholar. Oh my God, scholar. And then marksman. You know what, you guys, I honestly don't know what to say. I'm just gonna keep marksman for now because the way these are rolling, I'm getting way too high of stuff and I don't want to waste any of these 90 trait rerolls because it's gonna take me absolute ages before I'm gonna be able to do a bunch of trait rerolls again on this game. So actually, because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and do some trait rerolls on my sprint wagon here. So hopefully we can get the fortune on this one because this will be making us a ton more money in game. So this is definitely something that we want. Definitely don't want these 2 back to back. We need that fortune trait that we got twice in the last rolling. I'm not even gonna stop it. Oh, why isn't there a trait confirmation thing in this game? There's no way I just rolled off fortune on the sprint wagon, bro. There's absolutely no way. I gotta keep going. Oh my god, that is painful to see. Let me slow down here. Let me not do that again, because that might have just cost me so many rerolls. Oh my god. We keep getting all the good traits on it except for the one we need. Okay, we got it again. I just wasted so many trait rerolls because I accidentally rolled it off. I absolutely hate myself right now. Now, besides that, really, the only other thing we need is some traits on our Sung Jin Woo. So let's actually go ahead and do this one right now. Now, Sung Jin Woo here is probably the second best character in the game. So I'm actually going to start spinning on him as well. In my next video, I was going to evolve him. I still don't have all the stuff I need, but I think after a night of grinding, I should have plenty of stuff left. So let's go ahead and actually just start. Right off the bat, we get another marksman trait. Now, the marksman trait actually increases the range by 30%, which is absolutely insane. And if you are playing anime Vanguards, you know how important it is to have good range in this game. So let's actually go ahead and equip Igris here. So essentially what we now have is marksman on all three of our characters. And then we also have fortune here. Now, I'm really feeling like we should spend the rest of the trait rerolls on rolling for Igris again. Now, marksman is super good on Igris just because I am going to be using him as an AoE character. So getting that 30% bonus to his range just makes the area of effect that he can do so much larger. Alright, so I did a little bit of thinking, and I think I'm just going to keep all of these traits on these guys and then save the rest of the trait rerolls for when a new character comes out ultimately soon. Hopefully it's not too long before we do get some new characters, but really quickly, let's go ahead and see how good this thing is now that we do have an AoE character. So we're actually going to test him out here on the Double Dungeon Act 3 in the Legend stage, because maybe we get another Igris from this. Now really quickly, we will place down our money units, who now make even more money than they used to before, because we finally got that fortune trait on him, which I'm so happy about. Definitely not happy that I accidentally rolled it off, but honestly, I did get really lucky by getting it back again. Off the bat, when you do get marksman on Igris, he has such a big area of effect. As you can see, without any upgrades, he already covers this whole area. Let's go ahead and place down another one of these units really quickly. So straight off the bat, you can tell he definitely has a lot more power. This is actually a very good beginner unit now. So if we look over here at the unit passive for him, as you know, earlier in the video, we talked about how he does an additional 40% damage when dealing damage to a boss. Now, on top of that, one of the passives that he actually gets is an additional 30% damage, as well as a 10% reduction to his seconds per attack, which also makes him immune to stun, which is absolutely crazy, especially for a level like this where you're grinding for Igris, because as you guys know, the world will zap you a whole bunch of times. And then on top of that, Shadow Commander also gives you bonus damage and range for 70 seconds after a shadow enters this unit's range. And I can't lie, you guys, that 30% bonus is doing work here. We're already at 5k damage on the third upgrade for Igris here, and we didn't even reroll his stats. He still has all B, so I can only imagine what it's like if you get all Z stats on a character. Now, we currently are on upgrade 8, so I'm pretty sure it is upgrade 9 that gives you that AoE. It should be this Shadow's Embrace upgrade. Now, up to this point in this game inside the Legend stage, I've honestly only placed this one character, and he's already been carrying the whole game. And as you guys can see, look how insane his AoE is. You get a whopping 10,000, pretty much 11,000 damage when using it. So on this stage where you have to defeat this boss and the statues around the edge, all you need to do is place one of these guys the whole game and you can actually beat it. That is absolutely insane, especially because we don't even have like the most insane trait. This is only a range trait that makes the range 30% bigger. So this doesn't have any outside damage buffs at all. It's also not ascended. And on top of that, it just two-shots the boss. So you can absolutely fly through this level if you do have this character evolved. It definitely is a game changer, and I definitely suggest you guys to go ahead and try to get this Igris. Now remember to watch out for a video on this channel that I'll have uploaded uploaded by tomorrow that will show you how to automatically AFK to get Igris for pretty much free. And besides getting Igris, you also get a ton of those green essences, which are super important so that you can evolve him later on. One thing you got to make sure you do is that when you are full on these essence, make sure you go ahead and actually craft them, because you can only have a max of 100 green essences. As you guys can see, I have 170 clears on this stage, and the chances to actually get an Igris are 0.75%. So hopefully I should get a second one very soon, and then we can actually go ahead and ascend him. But besides that, I think we've done plenty of stuff in today's video, so I'm just going to end it here. Thank you guys again so much for the support lately. It's been absolutely insane, and I'm really enjoying anime Vanguards, so I hope you guys subscribe and follow me along this journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video, and peace out.